all to the SA India AEROTHON 2024. I am your host for the morning today. So this is my hat trick with AEROTHON as an event and me being a host in different positions. Thanks to the AEROTHON committee members for giving me this opportunity. So with that, I'm very sure you're all having a great time at Geetham University, right? So my name is Shripati. I am Director of Technology at Hexagon Manufacturing Intelligence India Limited. And this is the 4th edition of AEROTHON. So 4th edition of AEROTHON with 3 editions which are basically the actual event. The first event which we actually had was an online event. So the 3rd year of the actual event, this is the hat trick one and happening in Bangalore. So previous to this, we had SJCIT as the host for the AEROTHON 2023 finals, that is in Chikbalapur. And then we have the Geetham University, Dodbalapur, as the host for AEROTHON 2024. We have a connection with Balapur. So with that, so we had about 90 plus teams participating in the phase 1. So when we say this, the 90 plus teams included the teams from all over India. When I say all over from India, it's Kashmir to Kanyakumari, and I would say the Bengal to Mumbai. Every nook and corner of the country, we had the participation, and out of which we actually had 29 teams in the phase 2, and the 29 teams are again depending on their availability. We have on ground today 24 teams participating for the flying competition. This is one of the largest ever participation in the national level event, and I would say consistently over last 4 years. So welcome to AEROTHON 2024, and a big round of applause to the university for hosting us. So prior to this, phase 1 was held at Ramaya University of Applied Sciences, RAUS, and we had about 30 plus jury members. Can you imagine an event which has about 30 plus jury members? Usually the participation is 30 plus, but the jury members are 30 plus. And the jury members come from the organizations like Boeing, Honeywell, HCL, Moog Aerospace, Collins India, Aeronautical Development Agency, Hexagon, ANSYS, MathWorks, Avionics, and much more. So when I say this, you have a combination of very, very learned professionals, very experienced jury members, plus also mentors who are there for each teams, have at least about decade to 2 decades of experience along their side. So are you ready to take off to AEROTHON 2024? Awesome. So it's the time for us to invite dignitaries on the stage. So I request Dr. Dinesh, who is the convener of AEROTHON 2024, to be on the stage. And I request Dr. Ganga Reddy to hand over bouquet to Dr. Dinesh. So request Geetham team to get the bouquet on the stage. The seatings have no name written, so the guests are feel free to take whichever the seat suits you. Thank you, Dr. Dinesh. And Dr. Ganga Reddy, thank you. So I request Vinay Roy, who is the co-convener of the event, to be on the stage. And I request Karthik Srinivasan, if he is available in the hall, or I request Dr. Ravi Kumar GVV to, Karthik is here. Karthik is usually behind the scenes busy person, so. Thank you, Karthik. Thank you, Vinay. I request Dr. KNS Acharya, Pro Vice Chancellor of Geetham University, to be on the stage. And I request Dr. Ravi Kumar GVV to, no, you're our guest at your place. So I request, thank you, Ravi sir. I request Mr. Javaji Muniratnam to be on the stage, please. He is SAE India Aerospace Forum Chair and also the co-founder of JM Consulting. So I request Dr. Dinesh to hand over the bouquet to Dr. Muni, Mr. Muni. So now I request Mr. Shashi Kiran Anand, who is our chief guest and is director of Collins India on the stage. Request Vinay Roy to hand over the bouquet and welcome him to the stage. Now I request Mr. Ramesh Adoni Venkat from Hexagon. He's Senior Director at Hexagon Manufacturing Intelligence Private Limited. And I request Mr. Muni to hand over the bouquet to Mr. Ramesh Adoni. I request Dr. Ravi Kumar GVV to be on the stage, and he is the head and vice president of Advanced Engineering Group at Infosys. I request Dr. Dinesh to hand over the bouquet to Dr. Ravi Kumar GVV. Thank you, Dr. Ravi Kumar GVV, and also thank you, Dr. Dinesh. So now we have all the dignitaries on the stage. It's our pleasure to have such a renowned industry leaders together. I would say close to a century of experience plus between all of them. And it's really blessing for all of us to have such a wonderful dignitaries on the stage. So it's time for the invocation song. I request Ms. Sonia from Geetham University to have an invocation song, and followed by the lighting of the lamp. So over to Ms. Sonia. Be careful on the laptop.
श्वेतपद्मासना ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करा प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसारपरमा आद्यां जगद्व्यापिनीं वीणापुस्तकधारिणीम् अभयदाम् जाद्यान्धकारापहाम् हस्ते स्फाटिकमालिकां विदधती पद्मासने संस्थितं वन्दे तां परमेश्वरीं भगवतीं बुद्धिप्रदां शारदम्. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sonia. So it's thanks a lot for a melodious song, and with the blessings of Goddess Saraswati, we would like to have all the dignitaries on the stage, and also I would like to invite Dr. Ganga Reddy, Karthik, Dr. Ravi, everyone to help us light the lamp. And I think, so we have the lamp on the left-hand side. So request all of you to help us light the lamp, please. I'll also join.
Karthik, come. Remove the shoes. Come.
दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते
I request all the dignitaries to be seated. So it's time for welcome address. So I request Mr. Javaji Muniratnam for a welcome address. So Javaji Muniratnam, who we call as Muni, is founder of JM Consulting and chair of SAE India Aerospace Forum. Muni has held top positions at Geometric Software, Assistance India, DSQ Software Germany, and of course, he encourages a lot of young minds for getting into entrepreneurship. So if any of you are looking at entrepreneurship in your career, do talk to him off the stage. And he's part of SAE India's management committee for a very long time. So he's been recipient of many awards, few to name. He is recipient of prestigious Hindustan Group of Institutions Distinguished Alumnus Award, recipient of Imperial Society of Innovation Engineers Award for Outstanding Contribution for Engineering Education, recipient of Roll of Honor Award by SAE India Foundation for the immense contribution to the aerospace and automotive industry under SAE India umbrella. So over to you, Muni sir.
Thank you so much, Sripati San, for that interesting intro. Good morning. Okay, at least to some into. I know that all of you are waiting for the D-Day today. This welcome speech is very interesting. So how long you can speak or how short you speak, we don't know. But having said that, we have already lasted for about 45 minutes. I'll keep it very short. To begin with, we are extremely happy, delighted, and honored to invite our youngest Union Minister in the Cabinet today, Shri Rammohan Naidu Garu, to be giving his speech for all the students and academicians and the industry leaders here. I'd like to highlight 2 points here. He's one of the very interesting Indian minister we have today, especially for the aviation industry. As soon as he came on board, he took 2 new initiatives. One is he has met all the industry leaders in the aerospace and aviation industry to see that we really start manufacturing aircrafts in this country. I'm sure all the leaders here agree that Minister has met them, both in the private sector and the government sector, to see how we can expedite the current manufacturing process. That's one great thing he has done it. And I request all the people to clap because it's required for all the students here. Second thing, again, the minister has done very, very interesting thing is, all of us feel that now flying has become affordable. Yes and no at times. But even if you buy affordable ticket, when you get into the airport, what does it happen? You spend a lot of money in just to have a cup of coffee, tea, things, for 300 to 400 rupees. I'm very glad to hear, and I'm sure most of you know that he has taken the initiative to reduce that expense as well. Okay? So I think this is another achievable aspect which is looking to that. So I welcome you, sir. It's a great honor to have you, of course, virtually here to address the students and all of us here. And secondly, I welcome our SAE India President, Mr. C.V. Raman San, a thorough professional, dedicated for the mobility industry, alumnus of Delhi University, a great leader for all of us. He is steering our SAE India to greater heights. I welcome you, sir, for this event, again virtually. And our chief guest for today, Mr. Shashikant. Welcome, sir. I just very briefly went through your profile, very amazing profile. This AEROTHON is associated with aerospace, but incidentally, he comes with aerospace, medical, and technology experience over 30 plus years. And it's nice to have you, sir. I welcome you. And Mr. Ramesh Adani, as we always say that, they're a great supporter. Again, he has been an industry leader in CAD/CAM industry, which is bread and butter of our engineering, product design, etc. So he has held various positions, leadership positions. And most importantly, he also supports our SAA activities in a big way. And proof of the pudding is our Mr. Sripati, who has been here a couple of minutes ago. Okay? And Dr. GVV Ravi. So I keep saying that I would like to repeat once again. He's very humble, simple, extremely dedicated professional. So his PhD stands for me, is patience, humbleness, and dedication. I welcome you, Dr. Ravi. Then, of course, as our friend Sripati said, so we are the host here in your place, Professor Acharya. I welcome you, sir. Since the first day of our meeting with you, and your team has done a phenomenal job, an outstanding job. I've been seeing a lot of mails between you and our team. A great support. And you were asking yesterday in the evening at the wonderful portico, is there something which you are missing? I don't think so. You have met already all the expectations and above. And we should ask this, of course, thanks to all the young leaders here, and especially Mr. Mahesh. Yeah, he is here. So he did an interesting thing. To keep the Intu alive, he played with our team volleyball yesterday. Thanks, Mahesh. Then we have a young gentleman who has proved himself to be a dedicated student, dedicated volunteer, dedicated industry professional, and dedicated leader. That's Dr. Dinesh, who is the CTO of Avionics. So I welcome you again, Dr. Dinesh. He has done an outstanding journey in the last couple of years. Any given opportunity, he makes it as an asset. That is the beauty of him. I request all the people to kindly observe him in the coming days to see how you can climb the ladder. And last but not the least, on the dais, Mr. Vinay. All of you have been interacting with him regularly. Extremely meticulous leader for us, extremely meticulous, dedicated volunteer. He doesn't leave any room, and he doesn't leave us as well. Such a dedicated person for any event which we give him to take. Thank you, Vinay, and welcome you all. And the rest of the people here, most importantly, the sponsors who have been supporting us, which includes Geetham University and others, which you see a lot of names here. Without their support, only the financial support, most importantly, their volunteering support. All of them, or most of them, have sent their highly experienced engineers, not only for this event, but also for mentoring the students over the last 2 years. So I welcome all of them here. Then juries, which are part of the academic institutions as well as the industry, I welcome you all. Then our OC members, of the event. Then the faculty advisors who have come along with the students here. Thank you for traveling all the way and to encourage and support your students. Welcome you all. And our Aero Forum members, which is our big family, which you see quite often here. Then students, volunteers, most importantly, the Geetham staff and our own beloved SAE staff here. So I welcome you all. Look forward to having a great day. Over to you, Sripati. Thank you all.
Thank you, Muni. So while a lot of things actually are seen very easy to be, like Sachin's cover drive, we don't see how much of effort is put in. And Dr. Dinesh has been like that for AEROTHON. So really building what is called as the rule book to game which can be actually accepted by the students. How do the whole event come across? What is the qualification criteria? Everything. Dr. Dinesh has been doing this over, I would say, 4 years now. And he is now the convener of AEROTHON 2024. So I welcome Dr. Dinesh to give an overview of SAE India AEROTHON 2024. So a brief overview of him first, and then the overview of It is after this. So we can swap. So I think before Dinesh's talk, we would like to have a session from Mr. C.V. Raman. So then actually we can have the overview of AEROTHON. So we have a special message by SAE India President, Mr. C.V. Raman. So Mr. C.V. Raman serves as Chief Technology Officer at Maruti Suzuki India. He has played a significant role in the company's automotive engineering, innovation, and design advancements. With nearly about 4 decades of experience at Maruti, Raman has been influential in evolving company's vehicle lineup with both domestic and international demands. His focus on fuel-efficient and safety market-driven designs has helped Maruti Suzuki maintain its position at the top as top automaker in India. In 2024, Raman's contributions were recognized globally when he was shortlisted for the World Car Person of the Year award, an award that celebrates global automotive industry leaders. The nomination highlights his impact on the Maruti Suzuki's transformation into global player. So with that, we welcome him to deliver an online address live. Over to you, C.V. Raman, sir.
Yeah, good morning, everybody, and thank you very much for the kind introduction and the Honorable Chief Guest, the Honorable Minister, Shri Ram Mohan Naidu Garu, and the guest of honors and dignitaries on the dais, students, faculty, innovators. I am, here, talking to you virtually, and this is with great excitement and pride that I welcome you all to this inauguration of the AEROTHON 2024, which is a premier event of SAE India that brings together the brightest minds in innovation, technology, and engineering. The competition represents more than just a challenge. It's an opportunity to push the boundaries of what's possible in the world of drone technology and in also innovation. What I would also like to say is that mobility is something which is gaining ground in India, and if India has to grow to be a leader in and become an economic superpower, then the mobility is going to drive that, both land as well as air. And so SAE India is embracing all the various verticals of mobility. And I would like to here also say that the aerospace and the aero vertical of SAE India has shown a tremendous growth, in terms of membership and in terms of the competitions. And Bangalore section today is, growing by leaps and bounds. And I would like to compliment the Bangalore section leadership, Munisan and Ravi-san, Damodaran-san, and so on. All of them who have been contributing a lot towards this cause. And I think that it is a very important area of growth for the mobility industry. And I believe that the role of students, today is even more crucial. The technological advancements which are being driven is being done by people who are looking to innovate and explore the unknown and challenge the established norms. And AEROTHON is a reflection of these ideals, and it is designed to empower you to apply your knowledge, skills, and creativity. And I believe that experiential learning is very, very key for the growth of students, as well as when professionals come into the industry. Experiential learning is what makes the capability grow. I'm hugely inspired with the talent and enthusiasm and passion each one of you is bringing to the event. Whether you're a first-time participant or you're a returning competitor, you are part of the dynamic community that has shaped the future of the drone technology and continue to contribute to the advancements in fields like robotics, automation, and artificial intelligence. At the event, as you engage in this competition, I encourage you to embrace, collaborate, think outside the box, and learn from both successes and setbacks. Remember, every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow, to innovate, and take a step closer to your goals. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Host Institute, Geetham University, mentors, juries, and our very own committed Aero Forum members. Thank you for your continued support in making AEROTHON 2024 a reality. Your efforts play an essential role in ensuring that the students have the resources and the platform to shine. I look forward to witnessing the incredible ideas and solutions that will emerge from this event, whether through groundbreaking designs or new insights. Your contribution to AEROTHON will leave a lasting impact on the future of aerospace technology. And I would like to wish the competition all the success, and once again congratulate the organizing committee for their unstinted support towards this cause and towards this event. All the very best, and thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. C.V. Raman, for your kind words. I request all the dignitaries to be seated. And I now welcome Dr. Dinesh. Dr. Dinesh is CTO at Avionics, which develops drones for various applications, which includes agri, surveillance, disaster management, and much more. And he actively contributes for FAA Standards Part 31. All of you, again, if you find him wherever he is, latch on to him, spend some time. One of the wonderful persons to talk to on the drone technology and learn a lot from him. And I request him to now give an overview of AEROTHON 2024. In fact, he can give the entire perspective of AEROTHON, but we'll confine to AEROTHON 2024. Thank you, Dinesh. Over to you.
Thank you, Sripadi. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. And then welcoming at today's gift, Shashikaran Anand sir, and Ramesh sir, and then Muni sir, Ravi sir, Acharya sir, and Vinay, and then organizing committee member, jury, and then Geetham staff, and then finally student. Welcoming for the AEROTHON 2024. AEROTHON 2024, it's a 4th edition. This year, the surveillance and disaster management is the theme of the event. Okay, we started in a COVID time. Design event is only a virtual round. A student participated. 30 teams are participated, and then every year we are increasing. Next year, 40 students. Now this year, any guess? 85 teams. This is all over India, from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. It's a great achievement. First of all, thank you for the organization committee. Okay. I think every year the student participate increasing and quality also increasing, and then you see that every year we come up with the industrial applications. You see, this year is a surveillance and disaster management. We are connecting with the industrial application. We have 4 missions. What is actually the objective of the event is student design and build and fly the drones. We are connecting the multidisciplinary in the group. You can see that many teams come up with the EC and computer science and aeronautical, mechanical, and then combine together building a drone. You can see the phase 1 is a design competition, and then the shortlisted team here, I think around 29 teams here to participating for the final round. And phase 2 is a flying competition. The 4 missions. The first mission is actually, we're having a surveillance scenario. We build a hotspot and drone go and then detect the hotspot and then go for the object detection. The object detection is the AI-based drone advanced technology. The drone go to the object detection area and then classify the object and count the object. That's why we're connecting with the industrial applications for disaster application, agriculture, the crop classification, the counting of plants. So we're connecting the industrial application to this event. That's why the mission 1 is like that. They manually perform the event. Then second mission is the autonomous. They completely do autonomous missions. This is AI-based, it's kind of computer vision data capturing, and then it's a navigation, it's totally autonomous. They're using the optical flow and the AI-based navigation. This way students is come up with the advanced technology and learning, and then thanks to the mentors. I think the mentors are molding the student throughout the event. I think around 29 mentors and guiding them each step. And then thanks to the technical committee, especially for the Manoj and then Prabhagar, they are actually giving a touch point. I think the touch point to the student addressing the query and organizing a PDP section is a kind of a guest lecture expert from the various domain. And then this is student for easy to interact with them and do it. And then third and fourth mission is something, today's a disaster time, they want to deliver the food and medicine. Okay, that is scenario. That is a third mission is they want to navigate to the obstacle manually and then go and drop the target. That's a kind of food or medicine kind of scenario. And then final last mission is a kind of completely autonomous. That's why we connecting the surveillance and disaster real-time application to the student. I think thanks to all the industrial volunteer, and then we come across and problem statement and guiding the student on this. I think this is what are the challenges, the student when doing the advancement coming to the computer vision and all. We are actually the expert from industry. They're giving the how to do an example. The hexagon is done a very good job for the guest speaker, and then molding and the answers, MathWorks. Thanks for them. And then this year the AEROTHON fourth version is done a big benchmark thanks to the Geetham University. It's an excellent it's kind of I think really you can feel at the end of the session. It will be outstanding, the arrangement and then the field arrangement and the accommodation, all the things. The final, what I want to tell to the student, this SAE India is a great and good platform, and especially as a forum members, the senior leader like Muni sir, and then Ravi sir and Gangared sir, they are mentoring. Example, 13 years before, I'm actually coming out from masters, and then just this is the same platform. And get an opportunity. This is I mentioned about, I make use of the opportunity. Okay, that's why SA is a good opportunity platform, you guys. I think AEROTHON is a good platform, you guys. I think showcase your skill and innovation. Okay, I think many industry people are there to see your skills, and definitely you can go ahead. Finally, I end up with APJ Abdul Kalam sir quote: if you want to shine like a sun, first burn like a sun. Definitely make use of this event. All the best, student. Thank you very much.
So with that, there is one more added line. If you want to fly high, be grounded. So Dinesh is like that. So he's very grounded, and you can talk to him, reach out to him. He is most available for all of us to help. So with that, I think we also had a message coming from Honorable Minister, Sri Ram Mohan Naidu Garu, that he will not be able to make it even live because he's actually boarded a flight. So we will miss his session, and we will have to thank him for his nice words and move on to the next part of the session. So I'm very sure you all are having a great hospitality experience at Geetham, right? Yes? So at least I experienced a wonderful breakfast. So with that, as the host organization, I request Dr. K.N.S. Acharya for his speech. Would like to give a brief profile of him. So he, of course, is Pro Vice Chancellor at Geetham University, and he has specialized in the Systems and Controls Engineering, Director of Technology, Coventry University, UK, and he has been the Vice President of KPIT Technologies Limited, and he has been the Associate Vice President of Engineering Services Business Unit at Infosys, and Chief Learning Officer at Honeywell Technology. And he has, bagged numerous awards, and few to name. Awarded the Learning Leader of the Year 2022 by Economic Times, and awarded Chief Learning Officer of the Year 2022 by UBS Forum's 10th edition, and Best Industry Academia Collaboration Award Coventry University, UK, 175th Year Celebrations Award, 4 years consecutive awards of excellence from Infosys Limited for Applied Engineering Competency Development. So with that, over to Dr. KNS Acharya sir, and a big round of applause for him and the university. Over to you, sir.
Very good morning. At the outset, I really wish to thank Honorable Minister Raman Garu. He was constantly in touch with me and my colleagues from Visakhapatnam as well. Always the Prime Minister's word takes over. So Prime Minister has asked him to rush to Meghalaya for some emergency meeting. He was in the airport, he was trying to reach to us, and because of some delay here and there, he has taken off and has conveyed his best wishes for the program. His mind is here, body is there. That's what he has conveyed. So thank you. I'll convey his best wishes to all of you and the messages from here to him. Before I start, I don't want to miss the opportunity to thank all of my colleagues in Geetham, because this event is mainly because for them. For a leader, it is always very easy to go and commit many things in many forums, that we will do this, we will do this. If I don't have the confidence of my leaders here in this campus, who have been always doing a phenomenal job, I think I would always falter. But I think they have always stood by every occasion. We have had an obtained number of national, international, many affairs, many activities that have happened over the years. They have always scaled one level up, and I really want to thank each one of them who have got involved in this. Thank you so much, guys. Now, you might be wondering, what is in it for Geetham? And some of you may or may not know Geetham. I just want to take a couple of minutes to talk about who we are, what are we trying to do here, and then what is in it for Geetham to be part of this kind of a wonderful event. Geetham, as a university, we are a 40-plus-year-old university, and we have 3 large campuses in Vizag, Bangalore, and Hyderabad, all put together close to around 30,000 students, with multiple disciplines of education, being engineering, business, law, physiotherapy, medicine, architecture, sciences, you name many other the disciplines of education. All of these we have different schools, 12 schools which are offering these things. Now, over a period of last 2 years, 2 to 3 years, I would say, there is a thinking that the education system in the country is drastically changing, and Geetham being one of the earliest deemed universities, we became a deemed university in 2007. One of the earliest deemed universities, we said we should lead some of these changes upfront. So our young president, Honorable Mr. Bharat, who is the member of parliament from Vizag, he himself is a highly educated person coming from Purdue and Stanford background. He has tasked all the leaders in the university to think very differently. Now, that is how some of us who have joined the university recently in the last couple of years, we have been given free hand, we have been given immense responsibilities and empowerment to bring the changes in the engineering education and many other education systems that we are trying to transform. One of the fundamental things that the education system today requires is the concept of applied education. Gone are those days where teacher used to be throwing seeds in the class, assuming that some of the students will catch those seeds and grow it in their brain. Today, a role of a teacher is predominantly more like a facilitator. He has to be knowing multiple disciplines of education, be in the class, and then showcase how whatever knowledge you gain in the theory is actually being applied. In the last 1 year, I am very delighted to say that Geetham has been able to attract close to about top 25 companies in India as part of our industry advisory board. The same campus, on September 10th of last year, we had a congregation of 25 plus large companies, in fact, including Adishesha from Collins Aerospace is on our advisory board, Dr. Ravi is on our advisory board. We have 25 companies who came here, spent the full day and subsequently next couple of months to advise and make us challenges in how do we transform the engineering education. Honestly, even I did not believe that all the inputs that they gave, what we have implemented is going to be such transformational. One question that was continuously asked to us was, how is it changing the education system in Geetham and in the society? This particular year, I am very happy to let you know that the core engineering, which includes your aerospace, automotive, you have mechanical, you have civil, you have electrical, these are all the dying branches. In many of the institutions, these are all the dying branches. Because of all the contributions, the way we have transformed our engineering curriculum, our core engineering branch are all running full across all the 3 campuses. This I would like to contribute the success of this to the industry advisory board and all the academic world who have actually learned from the industry and tried to implement it. The job is not done yet. Only curriculum is done. We have alignment with the industry. The job starts now. Now, for that to happen, we don't want to miss upon any such events that happens where we can showcase how do you apply engineering education, be it in the aerospace, be it in the automotive, be it in the healthcare, be it in the medicine. One or the other opportunity which knocks on our door, we are not shying away. Now, for me, it has been very nostalgic in today, especially many of my colleagues. Ravi Shankar is here. Me and Ravi, we were colleagues at Infosys. We have Sundar. We have many of my colleagues from earlier companies as well. We have lived the world where India has been at the forefront of the engineering and technology evolution in the country. These are the people who have led, who have made the country proud by bringing in some of the fantastic global technologies to India. Without them, in the last 40 years, India would not have progressed. Be it automotive, be it manufacturing, be it aerospace, any of these technologies, if you collectively put all these people brains together, you will be able to start at least another 20 companies in India. That is the brain power which is there in the auditorium today. I am not joking, it's really a fact. Now, having seen such people, luminaries on the stage and in the audience, it will be a great privilege for my students as well as students coming from other universities to rub shoulders with them, learn from them, and most importantly, understand what do you mean by the word humility. Even having so much of wealth of knowledge and experience, they are easily approachable. But I have lived with them. When you are in the business discussion with them, they are really tough. But outside of that, they are thorough gentlemen. Now, to conclude, I would say it's a great opportunity given to Geetham. I really want to thank SAE, Vinay, and everyone who are on the stage, giving this opportunity to Geetham to host the event. It has been a great learning for us. And next year, we would like to have Geetham win the competition. That is our goal. And I'm sure that many of my students and faculty members are extremely competent. And all the rule book that Dr. Dinesh and everyone has given, we are gone through line by line. Dr. Vadivel, I don't know whether he's there in the audience today or not. He is heading our Drone Technologies Center. And we have set up, Professor Vamshi sir is also here. With them, we will put the entire rule book to practice. And we will do a lot of drones, our own drones. And next year, we will definitely challenge all the institutions which have come here. That is my commitment. Thank you. All the very best.
Thank you, sir, for a wonderful talk. And the end of the talk, you gave a master stroke. So, there is a famous saying by Rajnikant, "Leta vanda latesta varuve." So, I don't know whether a lot of you understand Tamil here. So, thanks a lot for the nice words. And with that, we are blessed to have you as our guest. And of course, you are the host for us. So, now it's the time for us to have our title sponsor, Hexagon, Mr. Ramesh Aduni Venkat, who is representing as the chief guest today to deliver his words. So just to give few pointers on his profile. So Ramesh has about 25 plus years of experience in the CAE industry, and he is actually a CFD technology person by heart and a sales professional by mind. In his current role as Senior Director of Hexagon Manufacturing Intelligence, he serves as Strategic Growth Initiative Specialist. He contributes to the management team's efforts in formulating mid to long-term strategies aimed at achieving above average industry growth. And of course, he excels in building the high-performance teams that drive success, which I am part of again. Ramesh is deeply passionate about fostering industry institute partnerships, nurturing the skills of young engineers, and facilitating access to cutting-edge technologies for the student communities. Drawing upon his extensive expertise, he assists customers in bridging the gap between design, manufacturing, and quality control, and thus enabling the smarter engineering practices, I would say, in all domains, not just pertaining to aerospace, and paving the way for autonomous and sustainable future. And of course, he is the person who has made AEROTHON for us possible with positive outlook inside the organization. And from the scale of what we were to what we are today, he plays a great role for the success of AEROTHON as well. So with that, I welcome Ramesh to the stage, please.
Good morning. Thanks, Sripati. Sripati and me, talk at least once in every hour. So that's our, engagement. So thanks a lot. Happy to be part of this. Very close to our heart. I just prepared a small presentation today, just to convey some message. Before that comes up, I envy all of you students. You got such a big opportunity thanks to your colleges, your professors, SAE, and everybody who is supporting you. The only flying competition I took part when I was studying was sending the rocket from mechanical block to the electronics block with a message. And that too, we were punished for that. We didn't get any prizes, right? So make use of this opportunity. Congratulations to, for coming up to this level. So with that, 5 minutes, once the presentation comes up, Dr. Gangareddy always says that, boss, if you go on the stage, you crack too many jokes, but with your permission, at least one joke today. Drones, right? We can all Google. So I also did some Googling before I came. The only interesting fact I found about drones, 1849, Austria tried to siege Venice, right? And they were on a ship, and there was sea between the troops and the city of Venice. So how do you attack remotely? So they started sending balloons with a lot of explosives tied, right? They sent 200 balloons. That was the first documented drone attack in the history of war. And guess how many hit the target? 1. Because they could not control the balloon. The 199 came and fell on themselves, right? So that is the first documented drone attack. But today, we are here, celebrating this advancement in technology. So I just want to take 5 minutes. I represent Hexagon AB, a Swedish company, 5.5 billion euro company, and my name is Ramesh Adoni. So just go to the next one, if you don't mind. So what do we do? No marketing GAN session, but this is very relevant. We just push the boundaries of innovation, and we believe that whatever we innovate within Hexagon or yourself or Collins, wherever, whatever we innovate doesn't have a meaning till we actually, feel it or manufacture and, feel it. So innovation with, execution to make it real is what matters, right? So, and it has to be together. So what we work is, we believe we are the market leaders globally in sensor, software, and autonomous solutions. We operate in over 50 countries. 14% of our revenue goes into R&D, 3,700 patents, so on and so forth. But the interesting thing is, 95% of the cars in the world has some technology from us. 90% of aeroplanes and 75 to 80% of cell phones that we use has some component or the other component of Hexagon. Now, I'm not going to talk about that, okay? If you go to the next slide, I'm going to talk about this. 20 kilometers from here is Gandhi, the GKVK, University of Agricultural Sciences, under the government of Karnataka. Now, why am I talking about agriculture in a drone event, right? We have established something called as CIDSA with the help of Karnataka government. This stands for Center for Innovation and Development in Smart Agriculture. We bring together the farmers, we bring together the agriculture economists, the professors, the students, everybody together to see if we can put the latest technologies for agriculture. You know why? Agriculture is the first industry that set the foundation for our civilization, right? So, any movie you see Bollywood, the first thing he says is roti, right? So the food, that is the main thing. So food security and agriculture, that's a basic for our existence. So this lab was conceived by Hexagon based on our experience across the world, right? We run courses for students and farmers and everybody, different type of courses, and we educate them. So starting from, autonomous tractors, building agriculture equipments through CAE, CAD, so on and so forth, precision farming, right? Economics for agriculture and things like that. But the one I want to just highlight today is we have developed the first ever in India agriculture drone lab, right? What do we do there? We have formed a course to help students and everybody in the ecosystem to design, develop, manufacture drones for the purpose of agriculture only, right? So, and how to manage them, how to monetize them, anything and everything to do with that part of, applications of drone. So I've just showing you 4 videos, if you can click, starting from the left top. The CIDSA is a lab open for everybody, all of you. It's a drone specific lab. We inaugurated this early this year or late last year, right? Funding from Karnataka government and Hexagon as well, right? So you see that we have developed a small demo farm of an acre where we use these technologies, right? This is from the site. So the drone you are seeing is actually for spraying pesticides, spraying specialty chemicals, very, very specific precision agriculture, right? So the advantage obviously is, it has 10-liter capacity and so on and so forth. So the human risk is very minimized because you're doing it remotely. In sales, we have a very funny language called, spray and pray. You send emails to 10 people and say at least 1 will respond. But this is spray and spray, right? So accurate with the use of drone technology. The next one you see is a multispectral camera drone. It is not, some of the technology is from Hexagon, but the idea is about education, right? So what we do there is looking at visible, invisible parts of the farm. You can have weed, you can have various unwanted stuff, and the health of the crop. We all teach the farmers how to do it through a drone, remote sensing drone. On the bottom when it starts, that is for the weather monitoring drone, right? It has sensors to monitor the temperature, moisture level, UV levels just above, couple of meters above the ground, right? So till now it was all in the farmer's head, right? Over the generations, but today it is scientific backed. Now, the one you're seeing again on the mapping drone is for the survey. It's the same drone, it flies, it has sensors, but look at the wide spectrum of usage. We use a base station and a set of drones to do a land survey, right? Before sowing, while growing, and just before harvesting. It gives the efficiency of farming, right? It helps for land records, so on and so forth. But just having hardware doesn't help, right? You need to translate all the sensor data into, the result that you can visualize. So we have also equipped a lab for converting all this data into GIS information, whether real time or off real time, kind of stuff. So we use all this data and convert it into meaningful results for the government, for the survey authorities, for farmers, landowners, so on and weather people, everybody. Having done all this, we also run course for engineering students to design and develop the drones for these purposes using state-of-the-art CAD and CAE tools from, of course, Hexagon, right? So I wanted to just present this to you to just tell that what you have taken up as a challenge today, while it is fun and challenging and all, it has a much more deeper impact on the society and people around us. I just showed only agriculture. We have things for medical and entertainment and so on and so forth. So be very, very proud of what you are doing. We are very proud that we are part of this as Hexagon and playing a role. And while we work with all the top guys in the world, but this is where our heart lies in supporting student community and being part of everybody on the stage. And finally, I would like to thank Geetham University, amazing campus, right? As I said, the only thing we used to do is throw rockets at each other, but here you're really giving that experience. So thanks a lot, all the best, and hopefully see you next year as well in Dodda Ballapur, Thank you.
Thank you, Ramesh, for being very supportive. So now we have the address from the chief guest. So today's address of the chief guest is scheduled strategically now, because all of them who spoke about, I think, can help all of us to collocate onto the chief guest address. So we have Mr. Shashi Anant from Collins Aerospace. He's the senior director at Collins Aerospace, heading the engineering division. And a brief overview of his profile. So he's BE Mech from University of Mysore and MBA from Karnataka University. And he has served at, of course, Goodrich got taken over by, UTAS. So we have got Goodrich, UTAS plus Collins experience. And he was with Safran Aerospace Canada and served with GE Medical earlier and Lucent Technologies, Wipro, and much more. And he's leading the advanced structures business at Collins India Private Limited and also lead interior business unit prior to the current role. And his passions include, empower and facilitate, and he also looks at the diversity of work as one of the prime passion. And outside the work, of course, he loves to travel at the CSR, and of course, AEROTHON comes under the CSR as well, and reading and badminton and walking. So that's his, more than all the technical expertise he has. So with that, over to you, sir. It's our pleasure to have you as chief guest, and you can actually deliver the talk helping the students to understand how complex solutions are solved very easily at Collins. Over to you.
Thank you, and good morning, everyone. So I'm extremely happy to be here, and I'm excited to see close to 85 teams participated in this, right? So even if we have about 10 members in each team, it's close to 900 people. So I was just wondering, if we continue like this, the days are not far that we will have some traffic jams by drones, and that will be a icebreaker for most of the people in Bangalore, right? Because today, one of the icebreaking thing for most of the people in Bangalore are to talk about traffic, right? So with that, I just want to talk a little bit about RTX, the company where I work from last 16 years. RTX is one of the major aerospace company in the world. Close to $70 billion business. That's what we do. We have three major groups. Collins Aerospace is one, roughly about $26 billion business. Then we have Pratt & Whitney. I think all of you are aware. That's the engine maker. Close to $16 billion business. We have Ravi here, who works for Pratt now. He was with Collins earlier, and now he has moved to Pratt. Then we have Raytheon, which is primarily into defense. So together we are close to 1,75,000 people, 175,000 people. And just to tell, in engineering itself, we have about 70,000 people. So I was just hearing that the campus has 30,000 people. So maybe if you want to take all the engineers here, we need 3 years of your educational system to fill our gap, right? I mean on the global stage. So in terms of technology, we spend every year close to $8 billion in the research and development. So that's a very significant portion. What do we do in India? We have presence in both engineering as well as manufacturing. We have roughly about 4,500 people doing cutting edge technology and engineering development here. We started close to 16 or 17 years back, and we also have manufacturing which has close to 2,000 people. So in fact, I can tell from the multinational companies here, probably we are one of the big company which has both engineering as well as manufacturing presence. So today, if you go to Boeing 787, the evacuation slides, what we have in that particular Boeing 787 is designed, developed, manufactured, and tested from Bangalore. So that's the big thing what we have. We also work very much on the technology projects. As of now, we are working close to $20 million in technology project, and we have close to 1,000 patents. And there are many technologies which are started from India. We developed through the TRL process. TRL is technology readiness level process, and then it is implemented, and we have shipped a couple of products. So this is a little bit about our company, and we have 3 manufacturing facilities in Bangalore and one engineering facility here. We also have engineering facility in Hyderabad. So in terms of overall things in the aerospace, as you know, we are going to be the 3rd largest aviation player in next 2 to 3 years. As we speak, we have about more than 1,500 orders for aircraft from India, right? So that's a real huge number. And in terms of backlog, if you look at companies like Boeing, they have close to 400 billion plus backlog, right? And I think if you add Airbus also, we may have close to 800 to 900 billion dollars of backlog, which will be significantly higher than many of the countries' GDPs, right? So what exactly it means to you, right? So that means there is going to be lots of activities happening in the aerospace industry, at least for next 2 to 3 decades, because we have so much of orders, and there is an increase in the demand, and more people are flying. And if you want to take your career in the aerospace, I think this is going to be the ideal time for you to enter there. So India is also doing a lot of activities in Tier 2 cities to develop the airports and the ecosystems and all those things, right? So in fact, some of the earlier speakers talked about the ecosystem getting developed here, and some of the support what we are getting from the government, right? I was with the industry minister of Karnataka about 3 weeks back, Mr. Patil, and he was telling us what is needed from us in case if we want to develop a better ecosystem for the supply chain. That means we wanted to do more and more, metal and aluminum parts from here, but we said we can do the part, but in case if we want to do some specialty processing, we don't have those people here, right? So minister was telling us, tell me what exactly you want, and we would be able to develop an ecosystem for that, so that you would be able to get more and more, supplies from the India. Again, we also had the Honorable Union Minister for Aviation a couple of weeks back here, who was not able to send the message here, but he was there in our company. We talked about some of the design and development products, what we are doing. we also took him to our manufacturing division. He was also very excited with that, and he was asking us by when we can do our own aircraft, right? Of course, NAL is trying with Saras Mark II and those kind of products, but definitely there is a big push from all of us to do our own aircraft from the country, right? So if you look at the entire ecosystem, there is a significant demand for that, and whoever wants to be part of this ecosystem in the coming years, I'm pretty sure that you will have a great time there. Also, one of the biggest advantage for people like you compared to the some of us who passed engineering about 20, 30 years back, you have a very good system for the startup now, right? I think last year itself, India created more than 25 to 30 unicorns. A unicorn is a company startup which completes a market valuation of more than $1 billion, right? So that's how the startups are, getting developed. And I was just trying to see how many startups we have in the drone area yesterday, and I got, I think, close to few hundreds startup there in the drone area. And to my surprise, many of those startups have got, $20, $30 million of funding already, right? So that means if you want to enter this field of, drones or any particular segment in the aerospace, this is really going to be an ideal time for you, and you would be able to develop your career. And from the aircraft manufacturing side, I just want to talk about the next generation single aisle. This is what you're going to hear across in the aerospace industry. So people like Boeing and Airbus, they want to come out with this next generation single aisle, wherein we are going to have a lot of new technologies, right? So many of the companies, including Collins, we are developing a lot of technologies to support this. And the potential plan to have RFQs is by 2030. That means by 2030, we should be able to have some of these technologies ready so that we would be able to do the bidding for Boeing and Airbus, right? And after that, it's going to take at least about 7 to 10 years to develop that aircraft and all those things. So now, this is going to be a great opportunity for all the engineering students who, if you join the aerospace industry now, you would be part of this new aircraft design and development cycle, and you will be able to develop a very good career for the next 20 to 30 years. So with that, I'm extremely happy to be part of this, and I hope next year we are going to have probably more than 120, 130 participants, and we're going to have close to 1,500 people in this. And thanks to all of you for organizing this, and I'm pretty sure that this will motivate all of us to look more into the aerospace industry. So thanks a lot, and good luck for you.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Shashi. And we also thank you for giving us a wonderful volunteer like Shankar Ganesh, so who is on top of all of our finances. So thanks to Collins for that. And as he mentioned about the startups, how exactly AEROTHON has helped both university and startup, I think I would like to mention SJCIT last year hosted us for the finals. And this year you have the drone training, or we call it as the certification for flying as the Center of Excellence at SJCIT, set up by the startup called as AERO. That was one of the #1 drone startups, and that is actionable now. It is, you can register and get your drone certificate. So that's how even Geetham University can get benefited. As you have mentioned through Collins, maybe a lot of things can actually work together with the institute and the students here. So with that, I think we have come to the almost, I would say, end of the inaugural session. But before we get into the felicitation ceremony, I would like to request all the team captains, only the team captains, to move towards the drone hangar area. We call it as the store area. Only the team captains, without disturbing the the gathering here. You can move towards the hall where you have kept your drones. Only the team captains, one per drone. So with that, let's move on to the felicitation ceremony.
Sorry for coming in between. Just a quick announcement. For those of you, including the dignitaries and on the dais and off the dais, who would like to see what we are doing in the campus to bring in the new technologies in new education, I request Professor Basuraj if you can stand up, please. He is the Director of School of Technology. Then we have Mahesh Warrior, the head of our Venture Development Center. We have organized a small tour around the facility. You can join them. They will take you through all our research centers, as well as the technology exploration product engineering lab that we have set up, as well as the Venture Development Center. You can have a quick walkthrough. And on the agricultural technology and smart agriculture, I also am very happy to let you know that we have a partnership with GKVK. We have 2 research centers here. One, application of drone technologies for agriculture. Second one is all smart farming, the sensor and sensor technologies which are being used, etc. So maybe when you go there, you can have a look at it and we can see how we can collaborate. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So I would like to request Mr. Muni to be ready to felicitate Mr. Shashikaran Anant, our chief guest. So team, I would like to have the shawl and the garland, everything on the stage, please. Thank you. I think the next one is Dr. Ravikumar GVV to felicitate Dr. KNS Acharya. No, you are our guest, sir, SAE guest. I request Dr. Ganga Reddy to felicitate Ramesh Radhoni Venkat. Thank you, all of you. Thank you all. Thank you, Dr. Gangareddy. So it's time for vote of thanks. I request all the dignitaries to be seated. I request Vinay Roy, co-convener of SA India AEROTHON 2024, to deliver the vote of thanks. Vinay Roy currently serves as Head of Engineering at Moog India Technology Center, focusing on advanced engineering solutions. In his current role, he leads the team involved in the development of specialized aerospace and defense systems, with a strong emphasis on mechanical and electronic engineering to support Moog's global initiatives. Roy's position at Moog includes responsibilities in the technical leadership and innovation, contributing to the significant engineering projects that advances Moog's core mission. Vinay Roy has also contributed to the SAE India's Aerospace Forum. Of course, we are a family of, I would say, dozen plus, illustrating his active involvement in the Indian aerospace community. This also includes his roles in the events like Drone Accelerate, apart from AEROTHON, and other initiatives promoting the engineering and advancement within the India's aerospace sector. And for all of you to know, he also flies drones within his home without any, license. So time for you to get the license, Vinay, and with that, vote of thanks from you, please.
Thank you, Sripati. These are nice words. I think it's always easy to be the last speaker. You just summarize what has been spoken and job is done. So that's my strategy. With that, good morning, the esteemed dignitaries on the dais, the eminent faculty members present here, the extremely passionate industry leaders who have been associated with this event, this edition as well as in the past, the respected media houses, I would say, my dear students from this campus as well as from all corners of the country. As Sripati and many others highlighted in the beginning, 86 teams precisely and 960 students from all over the country registering. And starting with this event in, let's say, January this year and now November. So 11 months of the, I would say, the extreme effort from the students, from the industry leaders, especially from the industry leaders, if I say, nearly 250 industry leaders have been associated with this in many forms, including the organizing committee members, the mentors, judges, juries, and invited speakers, PDP talks. So it's really extreme dedication, and I think it's very obvious that it kind of very clearly indicates the strong bond that SAE is creating between the industry and academia, not only through this event, but through other events as well that SAE has been kind of pioneering in the country. So with that very high level summary, as I said, summary is the easy thing to do. So, but the serious aspect is kudos and congratulations to everyone who is involved with this event in many ways. And as I said, year on year, it's not just this year. So with that, and it's always possible that, such kind of a scale of the event always comes with the motivations and support from the industry and academia. So we are truly humbled as an organizing committee member. We are truly humbled to see the support, and certainly, the minimum reciprocation we do is we express the kind of a thanks to each one of you. So at the first, although we could not see the Honorable Civil Aviation Minister, but then his visage and his message has been with us, and I have been in touch with Professor Acharya, and since last 2 months, every day we have been hearing that he is with us, and he is with us even today. So thank you to you, sir, for being part of us and part of the thinking process. My sincere thanks to Shashi Kiran for being the chief guest for today's event. As Shashi Kiran mentioned, if you see RTX, Raytheon, Collins, and Pratt and Whitney together, because I come from that company at some point in time, so I do have some affiliation, and I'm kind of selling myself, so reselling myself. So if I see the summary, these three groups together, each, if you see the aircraft, the frontmost skin of the aircraft to the bottommost skin of the aircraft to the lowest part of the aircraft on the ground, the wheels and tires, to the uppermost, the sensor on the rudder, I guess. So everywhere Collins, RTX, and Pratt and Whitney can be seen. So, sir, your presence here is of significant importance to us for the motivation, as well as the words that you shared certainly will guide everyone, not just this time, but forever in our career and our life. So moving on, Mr. C.V. Raman, sir, he always makes a point to ensure that wherever there is I don't know about Muni, to be honest, the other events of SAE, but whenever there is an SAE event organized by the SAE Aero Forum, Raman sir is there in one or the other way. Either he is in person or, in person through video or through a written message. So that's the kind of a motivation we get by having associated with leader like him. So thank you, Raman sir, for your guidance and the kind words you shared today. Of course, Muni, Dr. Dinesh, and many here shared the journey of the AEROTHON, and that certainly reminds of the effort that we have been putting behind this. So thank you, Muni sir, Dinesh, for everything we just spoke here, inspiring the students. I think a very important thing, and everybody is talking, I don't have to talk too much, but then, okay, before I go that, Ramesh sir, thank you very much for being part of this inauguration, but more than that, I'm not sure, in the past I have seen, Hexagon has been the title sponsor for this event success in 2 years in succession, and that shows how much you are part of the ecosystem of the country. So thank you for you being here. Sripati, of course, a very inspiring member, part of the Aero Forum member, but then it shows Hexagon, I would say, the deep connections with the industry as well as the event like this. So thank you very much, Hexagon and Ramesh. Coming to Geetam, I don't think we have to talk much. Everything is self-explanatory now, but truly, sir, we are honored to have you as well as the whole Geetam as the, I would say, the host partner, and I will certainly take this as an opportunity on behalf of the whole organizing committee, the Aero Forum member, the industry leaders who have come here from the industry to support the event, as well as the students who have come here to participate in the event from all over the country. On behalf of everyone, truly thank you, Geetam, and to all your staff. And I want to use a word, if you allow me, distinctly abled team of Geetam. So thank you for your warmth, hospitality, and excitements that we have shown since ever we have been talking about this partnership, I think 2.5 months or so. So every time we came, there has been, I would say, unexpected, exceedingly high level of support, and every possible way that Geetam can do has been there with us. So extremely thankful to you, sir, and the entire Geetam team. Personally, I want to mention, one thing that I have heard consistently, and every time whenever I talk at Geetam, either in person or on phone, the applied learning. And I think in my view, that's what is probably making Geetam what Geetam is known for, as being known for. So I hope that applied learning insights goes deeper and deeper, and I'm sure events like this is certainly very crucial for that kind of insights on applied learning. So please keep it up, sir, and remember us as an industry member. If there is anything we could do to kind of take that applied learning approach deeper, please remember us, and certainly we'll be happy to associate with us in any way we can. As Sripati again mentioned in the beginning, the huge support from the industry leaders in many forms, juries, judges, mentors, organizers, and for many of us, it normally becomes sometime the 24/7 activities. And I think many of us people surprised when you say, I work for Moog, I work for Hexagon, I work for HCL, because every event SAE does, we are part of that. So it's a kind of a great commitment and dedication. So thank you all, the industry leaders, the Aero Forum members, the organizing committee members, for supporting this event. Of course, the respected media houses, thank you for your presence, and I hope we provide you some good information about the event that you can utilize to put in the media, hopefully making the country aware of the event. Let me turn towards the heroes of the events, the participating students. First of all, I must congratulate all the participating students for standing to the expectations of the aerospace industry leaders. I think that in itself is a testimony of yourself to each one of you. So congratulations for being part of the event, having participating in phase 2, phase 1, but then, as I said, standing to the expectations are the key thing. I must also thank you for posing faith in us, in the organizing committee members, of course, and the Geetam campus, because I came to know still 14 states are here in phase 2, 21 states in phase 1. So you having faith in the organizing committee, faith in the Geetam, and you traveling from all over the country, being with us, I think certainly, it's a kind of a reciprocation that you can expect from us, but I know you might have probably come across many hurdles, challenges in your travel. So I'm sure if you want to say it's a hurdle, challenges, it will certainly pay you in a positive way. But again, thank you all for being with us. Coming to last, the SAE staff, I think we always fall short of it. They are the one who are kind of 24/7 almost throughout the year in one or the other way. Extremely passionate, extremely ground to earth, available in any mode of communication, mail, email, phone call, WhatsApp, text message. Kudos to Sabri Babu, wherever you are, for kind of mentoring such an efficient team. Many out here, Priya, Ilang, Goman, Suman, I know Aisa is not here, but extremely talented, extremely passionate team. So thank you very much, and thank you everyone for participating in the inauguration. Over to you, Sripati.
So would like to formally thank all the sponsors. To start with, title sponsor Hexagon and co-sponsor MathWorks. You can give the round of applause. Associate sponsors ANSYS, Moog Aerospace, Avionics. Supporting sponsor Altair, and academia sponsor Virginia Tech. Startup sponsor Pullinam Aerospace. Venue sponsors Geetam University and RAUS. So with that, we also thank the students who are here, who are helping us. I've never heard no from anyone, either from the faculty or from the students, volunteer from Geetam. That's the great spirit. Thank you, sir, for that. And we also thank all the members who are there as part of the support staff from Ekana, they are doing a great job. I think that's also very important that they are all here to help you 24/7. And would like to thank, of course, Manoj and the technical team, which is putting all the show in the background with a lot of efforts. So I just wanted to mention whichever is missed out. So with that, we will have the next part of the sessions, which will, include the visit of dignitaries to the area where we have the drones showcased. The team captains are already there. So I request only the team on the dais to go to the event place where the drones are placed. And it's literally a sensitive area. That's the reason we are not allowing everyone there. And I also request all of you to actually go for the tea break. And over that, we also have the overview sessions for all the juries and the volunteers. So with that, we kind of conclude the event. I request the dignitaries on the stage to move towards the left-hand side of yours where we have the drones placed. So with that, again, thank you all. And we will meet you in the valedictory function tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Until then, hold on, fly high, and enjoy the event. And be safe when you exit. Please go slowly one by one. And not towards your right. You have to go towards your left, the one who's exiting. I request the volunteers to block the area of entry towards the drone hangar.
have a weight was being our weight complete weight load was having weight around 407 kilograms. It's really proud moment for us that we are having really
We represent Dignitary, a Maharashtra Technology Polytechnic University in Pune. So we have manufactured drones using different methods like various jets and nano aspects of angular frame composite is a nylon steel composite which we 3D printed by ourselves. Our current rate of the drone is 1.794 criteria and payload 1.99. We have created our own library, Python, RSG and Euro V5. Currently, I'm being, and for the payload mechanism, instead of a servo, we have taken a risk in because of a solenoid from a copper. So the payload will get the so the job mechanism.
and art design. The art design is that art mechanism is just plus. It's just about 20 grams. That's what we went here to this. And the total weight of our phone comes out to be 1 something grams. It's like infection in it. That's the question. And the take that off. Take video of even college landing. Our innovation is our landing gear, which kind of display as a popular guide. And we have circular power distribution board, and we adjusted the AC motor mount so it save the space. And we are the participant first time we qualify for this. Our main innovation would be AEROTHON. Very excited. I want to see. So we have removed the propellers.
My name is Wesley. I'm tonight's team director, and we are from Loyola College, Chennai. This is the second iteration. The iteration of the drone is flight efficiency. The flight of the drone is the most significant parameter. We built a very efficient, as a 20 plus yes. So another innovation is a medium. So it might look very big, but we use the lightweight medium, which has half the density of medium, which uses active component. So even though it looks big, it is lighter.
This is actually a covering, sir. They waited a real chase. So it's a slight way. It can be easily moved. So these are all introduction. Regarding what the rate of price, persons are. These are material must have accused of equal. So in case of structure, so it is a medical service. So this will work.
So I have been so we are a team that has been working on this project since 2023, and today somehow I'm bringing this about. Sir, one of the key innovations that we brought about is like there's a mechanical vice that is called a fractal vice that is available in the market. So our profit mechanism was the mechanism of the fractal vice combined with the actuator. And regarding the performance of the drone, I would like to present the video. So here is it. It achieves 5 meters altitude easily, and as people instructed that you have to achieve 5 meters today. So let's see. We want to see some visual. Sir, yeah. So this is the album that has been got from like last year. Since last year, like we have gone through many ups and downs, and finally we are able to do it. How's the mentoring? Sir, it's actually mentored by like in the last year the team that was formed up. We are always a member of 15 members, and I'm not 5 expected. Then the seniors actually passed out. Then they became mentors for us. Our teacher, our Professor Arul is always there, like with the support. Then this year I became the captain. Then like that team is still in contact, and they let me texting that okay. So was this testing in this system? Was the support this way? Sir, as of now, sir, Surrender Singh from Fort William, Kolkata, has actually directly contacted us this year in January. And they said that just go to this competition and like finish this competition and like use help us with our drones. And we have already developed one drone for the army, which is in the prototype is there at Fort William. Thank you, sir.
We participated in the competition last year for the first time and we got the first prize. And this time we majorly focused on getting stainless steel and small design. So the next stage is there are only 2 types of materials, glass and PLH. So this achieves in the company point of view, this is such to achieve low cost.
is happening to the whole of it. It's not becoming. So this was a site and yes, this was a carbon fiber road to prevent it from moving sides. And we used a very small camera of raspberry Pi camera so that the processing will be on board itself. Even after analysis, we use different type of brands in the PLSEF. This is a carbon fiber.
And this is having a slightly higher content of carbon fiber. It's and it will transfers the 5 minutes.
This was made after multiple trial and error process. So right now our drone is very rigid and stable and it is giving a precise
So this is our third time participation. We have been participating in various movements like SOS in the US and which got third over there. So our goal is like hybrid access and we have used 18 million space we are using the wavelength for ground transfer. So there is no onboard computing in this. So we are receiving the data on the ground station. We are just processing on the and receiving and sending back to the room. So we have used a video for analysis. We use Studio 360 for the setup for the shifter and model analysis. It is transferred to ANSYS for computing. As ANSYS has previous match generation, code match generation, and ANSYS for that computing. This is a custom battery. We are using 4S solid state battery. Last year, our concept was vibration. Vibration was the main reason of our. So, we made our own so the vibration the frequencies are calculated so that it does not the resonant frequency does not resonate. This so this just to make our growth very optimized and this is the smallest ever we have created. Our landing kit is laser cut and bent to the bend to our knees LVD was 8 feet, LVD was chosen for its resistance and setting top.
We are using carbon fiber as a material. It is CNC cutted. This is and the arm holders are 3D printed. So we can get it within 10 to 15 minutes and replace it with any crash.
Doing by yourself is more experiential than trying it with
We can customize it.
and you learn a lot. All the best.
Smile. Smile, sir, smile.
ಸರ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಿಂದೆ ಸರ್ ಫೋಟೋ
Okay. Thank you. Sir. Yes, sir. Sure, sir. Yeah, you can start. You can start. Sir. because along with the parent walks into the operation on this day one to get that admission, the very first person every parent actually asks, where will my son or daughter is placed? The common question it goes, and that sets the mindset of the student and the parents. At the end of the fourth year or third year, getting a job. So, but across the globe and India especially, there's a huge boom in entrepreneurship and innovation. But there is no formal place where we teach them or tell them how to be an entrepreneur, how to be develop an entrepreneurial mindset. So Gitam has taken up a mission where we make entrepreneurship education mandatory in the first year. But when I say yes, sir. In the first year itself, so that when I say mandatory education, there is no exam, no theory. They live the life of an entrepreneur within the classroom and outside the classroom. So in a year, we train close to 8,000 students, and they form a team. They identify a problem statement and identify a problem. Go out, talk to customers and validate the problem. Build a solution, even if it is wireframe or particular prototype also, and then present it to the bank. So in that way, they live the life of an entrepreneur. With their help, we give exposure to certain problems. But because 8,000 students, we don't do that. We also allow them. Sometimes they are brilliant dancers. They go out and find some problems which are relevant to maybe one or somewhere in the village as well, where we may not have exposure. So we even keep that open for the students. So end of 4 months, 5 months, they build that solution around and present it to the family. Not all of them may do a startup in the future, but what we have seen is close to 30 to 40% come back to us and ask, hey sir, we want to continue this. We really want to build this forward. So right now, we are at the collaboration phase of Venture Development Center, and the spirit of entrepreneurship is campus. They do a lot of activities, workshops, boot camps, to build that entrepreneurial vibe alive. So this 30-40% which we talk about will come back and say they really want to try an idea. We introduce them to our pre-incubation. It's a structured program where generally they don't have a direction how to start, where to start. Most of them come with a solution-first approach. We tell them, hey, look at the problem. What could be the next step to focus on? So we have in-house, especially trained people called as venture Mr. Point here. Please look into it. So it even allows them to fail fast if it is absolutely critical. That is sometimes one which we got is 19 approved, which is close to 5.4 crores, which allows us to establish incubation center across India. Yes, sir. Yeah. So right now we are at a bootcamp room, or flexible room we call it. So this is a facility where we continuously do our workshops, boot camps. So this facility we have arranged, and we have all these Costa is the most busy place where continuous sessions happen. And right now we are at alpha space, where we cater the needs of power tools or mechanical people. So we have done a lot. So even we develop some algorithms, lane detections. These algorithms can be tested using the sensors. And we have a skateboard here. On that we can mount and then test the algorithms. Once the algorithm is tested here, we can deploy it onto the vehicle also. We have a vehicle also in the campus. So through the data, we can deploy it on the vehicle. So these are complete setup. You
can see here the way this lab got conceptualized, thanks to Ruby also and mining course. We bought all the sensors and everything separate so that people know how to bring up those modes and individual sensors, etc. And then create individual scenarios, how to do it. Then simulation is done in the hardware simulation. We have a DSpace machine here. Once the software is developed, simulation done, then they can actually put it on the skateboard. So then they test it out, they will go there, they can have all the algorithm can be tested there. Once that is done, then it is ported into the final vehicle. We have a completely autonomous vehicle down. The board is tested there and the vehicle can go around. In about 20-25 minutes, if we give a date, we can actually do the entire mapping and run the vehicle. Right. We can do the skateboard.
in which object detection skeletons also will be mapping. And once we are comfortable with this, we can also do the mapping. We'll move this table and we can do the mapping of this room and then we can shift to harvest more.
Last time we came probably they have not done this lab or not up and running. They entire campus was not done. The entire campus will be done. Now vehicle can move independently in the entire campus.
Students are because of this. These two are continuously working with software side and with all different frameworks. I am working with the embedded platforms. Where I can just go to
This was presented in the display.
lot of things to be explored.
Studio software. We are also working on HMS and HMS also. We have the multi-physics also we are having. So we will design the antenna and currently we are looking for wireless energy harvesting. And once it is designed with the fabricator, we will be testing it on the vector network. So we have a from 1 megahertz to 43 computer controlled hardware and processor. So we can work up to 43.5 gigahertz, which will cover the 5G so we are developing some antennas like this. For example, fractal antenna which involves the wireless system this is another one. Also we are working on electronic faculty.
We just signed up with the professor in IAC. I'm from Mexico. This professor developed his own funding from Mercedes and Bosch. And they have test lab also. So if you're interested, I can help you with it. He has set up, he was teaching EMI inside IAC. Now he has Dr. Dipanjan Gupte, which has just returned from somewhere. So he signed up. So that's the only EMI EMC